Thank you for listening to episode 79 of
Dude.
It's Entertainment. What were you saying? You want to talk real quick about...
Well, I know we usually start out with all the topic stuff, but before I forget, Gordon was just talking about a new fucking spider in Australia. Tell him what it does.
Oh, it picks up its prey and throws the prey into stuff to kill fucking shit.
It's fucking awesome.
Jesus Christ.
It's crazy they're still finding these spider species.
Unbelievable.
The ballista spider.
Oh, that's
that
awesome.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It catapults its prey.
Oh my gosh. That is so awesome.
Ballista spider.
Oh my goodness.
That's fantastic.
But they just discovered this.
Oh, it's kind of cool looking.
Extreme-
It is
recently.
cool as fuck looking. So,
Australia's a badass place,
dude,
man.
it's so
fucking
crazy.
getting it.
well, the reason that sparked a chord with me, I said real quick, before you start tonight, I wanted to say, holy shit, guys, last night, so when I go to bed, I just sleep in my boxers, right? My boxer briefs.
Sure.
I lay down.
Where this is going.
Well, I have to tell that part of the story for this to make
Okay.
sense. I don't have any shirts on.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I don't wear pajamas. as
Yeah,
they
we
say.
get it.
Yeah, it's not a present sight. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm going to bed and I lay down and I just laid down and I had just smoked and I was in the place. We're working on a
I know
D&D
that
adventure
place.
for your bachelor party.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit. But honestly, I'm thinking about how to twist and turn because Gordon helped me make the adventure. And so I wanted to add a couple things that were surprises for him.
Oh, sure.
Like so, make it a little bit fun for him as well. So I've been working on that. And I swear to God, I laid there for like 2 seconds and I rolled over to my side and something bit me. And I'm like, oh my God. And like it hurt. Like hurt. Like I got stung by a bee.
Oh, wow.
And so like I flew the covers over, I sit up.
It was a bullet?
No,
It was a bullet, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't a bullet.
Oh.
I'm still right here. So,
Oh.
but no, I turned my light on. And I turned around. It was a fucking spider, like a decent sized spider.
Yeah.
And so like I instantly like grabbed
Hand lotion.
my lighter.
Oh.
No.
No?
Nope. It's not that kind of story.
Throw it
And I
on
smashed
my
the fucking thing because like when I threw it, I saw it, so I smashed it down to like nothing. I just kept going grinding it. Like I
In
wanted
your bed?
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause I wanted to make sure it was dead, right? And it was against the cloth. I panicked. I was shaking I was just bitten by this shit and it hurt.
Yeah.
And so like I did that and unrecognizable. It was all mush when I was done. I had to clean it up.
Job well done.
So I did my job. However, afterwards I thought that was kind of stupid because what if that was a really poisonous spider? And now I'm just gonna go to bed. You know what I mean? And like if I die because it hurt it still fucking hurts.
Right.
And so I thought I don't know, maybe I need to stay up for like an hour to make sure I can still breathe or something.
There's no way I'd be staying up.
And
Yeah,
well,
no,
you know what's
Like,
funny?
it is what it is.
I'd
Yeah,
say,
you know what's
fuck
funny?
it, I'm out.
Sleep
going
was
back to bed.
more enticing.
Yeah.
I thought, fuck it. If I don't wake up, I don't wake up.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And I went back to bed. So.
If I don't wake up, I get to stay asleep. So
Yeah.
That's not so
I
bad.
didn't want to wake up tomorrow morning anyway.
No longer a blaze of glory. Peacefully in your sleep, dude.
Joking
Oh, yeah.
only. I'm
Yeah,
looking
that's all
really
I want.
forward to playing D&D this Saturday. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, me too.
But anyway, I thought that, when you said that, it reminded me, holy shit, it just happened to me last night.
All right, so tonight we're going to talk about our top 5 John Hughes movies.
Which I'm very excited about this one. He's my favorite director.
I didn't realize how many good ones he had.
He's so many.
And then we're going to talk about the Kandahar
The
Giant.
Kandahar Giant. We're going to Afghanistan.
Ooh.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Where the Bible was.
Okay.
Right? Isn't it?
Sure.
That
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Bible
Get some.
area. I didn't know because they had the giants in the Bible. I didn't know if that has something to do with that.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, don't give anything away. We want to make sure people listen to the end.
What are they called in the Bible?
The Nephilim.
Nephilim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about them a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
It's a topic we're going to go back to
Yeah,
and with our a little more
whole
insight
thing
now.
fascinates me. So first, how this came up was we're gonna do a movie matchup this week.
Yeah.
And we might still do it someday. But I thought, it'd be fun to do Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Due Date, and Identity Thief.
Yes. Which
Because-
Identity Thief? Oh my god.
Because they're all the exact same movie.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, they're basically the exact
They're
same.
basically the exact same
Yes,
movie.
yeah.
There's one serious character who goes across the country for some reason.
Yep.
Can't come back or can't fly back, and then has to travel back with a goofy.
It's genius. It's genius you came up with those three like that. But you're right, absolutely right.
I'm not knocking it because it works every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always thought that was funny.
But when you put those down, the problem that I had was Due Date. I only saw like once, maybe twice, and it was a while ago. And then Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, I only saw that like once or twice.
Oh, really?
As well. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
Which I thought was very good, but I just never really watched them.
Right.
So I thought, okay.
So we might still do that someday. But then you said, well, why don't we do John Hughes movies?
Well, because they're so good.
Yeah. And we didn't stick to strictly directing.
No.
Because I think he only directed like 8 movies,
Mm-hmm.
but then he wrote and produced a lot. So
And that's what you have to go with, because those
Right.
are still John Hughes movies, right? So,
Right. All right, so we just want to start with our number 5
Yeah.
picks.
And I have a bonus to add on here.
Okay.
Because I didn't even know it was John Hughes, and it's fucking amazing anyway.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first.
All right.
My number 5 was Weird Science.
Weird. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great one, and I honestly have it on my list, but it's much higher up.
Oh yeah,
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
yeah. I don't. It's not up there for me,
Hang on.
but it's definitely a great movie.
So this movie was so popular back in the 90s. My brother and his friend Perry, I remember they came to the house, and you had to rent this right, at a rental, like a movie rental store, right? That's the only way you get this fucking movie. So they would rent the movie, and then they went back home, and they took their boom box, and they started the movie, and then they recorded it with the audio.
Oh, wow.
For the audio cassettes,
Yeah.
and then they played the audio cassettes in their car when they were driving. Like that was
Wow.
their tunes they played.
Yeah.
It was like making
That's
an
cool.
audiobook, and they loved the movie so much, and they knew every fucking line in that movie by heart.
That's
It was
awesome.
absolutely amazing. And I'm telling you right now that I loved it just as much,
Mm-hmm.
and to this day, it's hard not to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I thought was really fucking weird about that movie?
What?
I thought the main character, the main woman, she is so hot in that movie, right?
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
No, she was very pretty in that movie and like gorgeous, drop dead. They showed her, and then she was very young. They showed her like, I don't know, 15 years later, and I was like, oh my god, what happened?
Oh really?
Yeah, and I'm not. I'm just saying, like, she just didn't look the same. I'm not saying she didn't look good.
Right.
She was still a pretty woman, but she was not that. Like, it was a major transformation. I thought. You should look it up.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that.
But anyway, I'm
Get that to our
sorry.
research team.
What was your number 5, brother?
16 Candles.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. I have to admit, it didn't make my list.
No.
And I love the movie. I think that the Rat Pack, is that what they called themselves? No, not the Rat Pack. Was it the Rat Pack?
Brat Pack.
Or something like
Yeah.
that. It was a great movie. But
Yeah.
for me, that was more of my sister's movie. Right?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know if I've ever watched the whole thing. To be fair.
No, and I did, but I was very young. So at the
Right.
time, I don't give 2 fucks that these girls like this guy. Or,
fucks.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
But that
It was
was-
fine. See, he's not one of my favorite directors.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
so we're already into.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. I
and
love
16
him.
Candles isn't necessarily my favoriteest movie.
Right.
Okay.
It's
Okay. Oh
fine.
no, I get it.
It's
That makes
fine.
more sense then.
Yeah.
If he doesn't love all of his movies. Then,
Yeah.
My number 5 is Dutch, and I'm gonna tell you, I didn't even know he did this fucking movie.
I don't think I've seen it.
Ed O'Neill from Married with Children.
Right. I know who that is.
He does this movie called Dutch.
Okay.
He's a stepfather, and he has to go pick up this fucking brat kid that is his almost new wife, you know, because they're just dating, has a brat kid at his special school, and he has to go pick him up, and the kid is just a fucking asshole, and he makes his life hell. But Ed O'Neill plays such a good character, like he don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty incredible. Great movie. If you've never seen it, I mean, it's a feel good and it's a comedy.
Mm.
And I mean, it's really nice. It's a nice movie.
Yeah,
the very
I'll have
end
to watch it.
is very, very good too. Yeah, I never knew he even did that one.
Yeah. Okay, mine number 4 is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Like I said, I watched that one, but it was so long ago.
Oh, it's a great. I mean, funny, but then super heartwarming in the end. And John Candy's just awesome. And I mean, hey man, Steve Martin.
Steve
Yeah.
Martin. I did watch that one pretty recently. I keep getting that mixed up with Throw Mama for the Train. I
Oh.
don't know why.
Huh.
But yeah, no, I did see that one pretty recently.
Yeah.
It is a great. I love John Candy.
Oh yeah.
And you can't go wrong. I mean,
Right.
And Steve Martin's a great actor as well.
Yep.
When he played that Idiot movie, what was it called? Was it called The Idiot? I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
Right? I think it was either called
No,
The Idiot
it's
or
something like that.
I thought it was The Idiot.
The Jerk.
The Jerk.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
Jerk. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a
Yeah.
comedy classic.
Yeah.
He's so good. But he plays a straight man kind of, but they both kind of do.
No.
Well,
Steve, it definitely is. John Candy. I mean, he's definitely the more goofy.
Oh
character.
yeah, for sure. But like they don't really go on for jokes. Well, John Candy does a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's a lot of funny parts.
Oh no, it's hilarious. The movie's hilarious, but I didn't
Yeah.
think they play more serious characters. I guess is what I'm kind of saying. But
Yeah, I would say it is a little more like comparing it to the other ones.
yeah,
Like Due Date and Identity Thief. I would say it is a little more serious, but I
but
think
it's hilarious.
I like that. Yeah, because it's not just completely ridiculous.
Yes, yep, I agree. And it was heartwarming.
Oh yeah.
In the ending.
Yeah, super heartwarming.
Oh my god! And
Yeah.
just John Candy played such a good character.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
All right, so that's
I
my
never
4.
saw it.
Oh,
You've never saw that movie?
No.
You should.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should.
It is very good.
Yeah, sure.
You'll love it.
Pretty in Pink.
That was a good movie. It didn't make my list.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
But again, see, you're going back. You're just a little bit older than me, like a little bit.
Right.
But
These are the things.
those are the movies that were very popular.
Yeah.
Like just a little bit, a couple years ahead of me.
That's how I know them.
And so, like, I was just a little bit too little for that to mean anything to me. I think I maybe even seen that movie once.
These were the people on teen magazines back then.
That
yeah.
picture right there, Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
My sister had that poster on her wall. 'Cause
Sure.
that's the posters you got at Kmart,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So she had that on her wall, man. That's legit.
Yeah.
Kmart had all the posters. It's like you were looking at movie poster,
Yes.
band poster, tits. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit.
Somehow
And
a girl in a bikini always showed up.
Yeah,
And you like pretend you're looking at the movie posters.
Yeah,
That's
and then,
awesome.
yeah. And then you wait, like look around in one aisle and the other aisle, and then you see that no one's looking. Flip that bitch back over real quick. So that's a good
No,
one.
I think I was a little more obvious.
But no, Pretty in Pink was a good movie.
Yeah, yeah.
What-
it
what about-
was, but
I
you
wonder
know, I
who
mean,
directed or wrote or the girl, the red shoe, girl with the red shoe, one red shoe. It was Tom Hanks. Does that
Oh,
make
I
any sense
have
to
no
you
idea.
guys?
I haven't
The
seen
gir-
it.
Is there some? There's a movie I thought like girl with a one red shoe or something. Tom Hanks red shoe movie. The
The
man,
with the one shoe.
one red shoe. I remember that being a very good movie, but I
Yeah, I
honestly
haven't
don't
seen
even
it.
remember what it was about.
a man with one red shoe.
I always like Tom Hanks though. I mean that man can't do anything wrong in a movie. But that was in '85, so he was just starting out.
So
Oh,
you
sorry.
number 4?
Christmas Vacation.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? Honest to God, I didn't know he had anything to do with that. That's his movie. And
Honestly, I don't know if I saw that. I mean, maybe I must have missed it. 'Cause
I went to his.
I didn't see that on my list.
I went to his IMBD. And
Yeah.
that was in his 35.
Oh, okay.
Actually, all the vacations were in there. So he must have had something to do with all the vacations.
Yeah, it must have been a producer or something.
And I did not pick any of the other vacations, but the Christmas Vacation that's epic. I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it should have been probably higher on my list, but I love it. But it deserves its spot.
Right.
So you're third.
My number 3 was Vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like I said, for some reason I didn't see Christmas Vacation on my list, but
Would you have changed it?
Yeah,
To
yes,
Christmas Vacation?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah. I
The
like
vacation was awesome too.
I like
though.
Christmas Vacation better, but I mean, growing up, we always watched that at Christmas time.
Oh my God.
multiple times.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And so in fact, I don't think it was until a little later in my life. I mean, still in my teens probably that I watched the other vacation movies.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I remember at first not liking it because the kids were so different.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, who are
I
these
know,
people?
I know, yeah. That was just how the movies were.
That's just how they were,
And the best part about the very first vacation is when they were in the desert and he takes that wrong turn and the fucking car flies in the air in the desert and it lands and they can't drive it.
Yeah.
And he's sitting up to have his first beer with Rusty, and Rusty goes, "Geez, Dad, the car must have went 100 yards." He goes, "That's nothing to be proud of, Rusty." And then when Rusty walks away, he goes, 100 yards.
I love it. I mean, Eddie in that movie is just...
Oh, Eddie's he's classic, right?
I don't know why they call it stuffed hamburger helper. It does just fine on its own. So yeah, that was my number 3.
That's a good one.
Number 3?
Oh, Weird Science.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's
Wait, was that your number 5?
That was my 5.
Listen,
that's legendary.
it's on my list. I'm not even there yet. Hey, you're right. It is legendary. It was
As a
so
teenage
good.
boy, that was the fucking bomb.
Oh my god! And it was Iron Man was in it.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it was just. It was. You know what else was done? It was well filmed. Even for the time, it was
sure.
like, yeah, you could tell it when Chet turned into the pile of sheaves, a
That was
puppet.
great.
You know?
Right.
But we didn't give a fuck because it was so well done.
Yeah.
But, my number 3 is The Great Outdoors, and I will watch that fucking movie if I see it on even halfway through. I'm gonna watch it. That is my favorite fucking
No,
movie.
that's a great one. And again, I was looking at a different list apparently.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's a great one.
No, Dan Aykroyd's in it.
I'm not sure if it would quite make my 5, but it'd probably be number 6.
Really? Yeah. Okay, number 6. I'll take it. I tell you, it was such a good movie. It was a heartwarming movie.
Yeah.
You know, Chet is the asshole, but it turns out he doesn't have any money. You know what I mean? It was just so good.
Yeah.
And when he had to eat that fucking steak and try to get that free T-shirt, holy shit! And the gristle. It made me sick watching it. And when the bear busts through the fucking door and starts slamming down on him, it's like, bear, big bear, very big bear. It's like, oh, that was hilarious, man. John Candy was such a great actor.
Yeah.
He died way too soon.
How old was he when he died?
He was he maybe in his 40s. He had to have been early 40s, I bet.
44. Yep.
Wow.
Do you remember what he died of?
I think it had something to do with his weight, right? I think he had heart problems probably from his weight.
Probably.
I think it was like a heart attack or cardiac arrest.
Oh yeah, heart attack. Wow, 43.
You know, and you know, it's so sad to say, if he would have lost weight
Yeah.
and got healthy, maybe he wouldn't have died so young. But as a comedian, he always played a big comedian, and would that have hurt his acting career? I mean, it's an interesting thought. I mean, probably not. You would think
I don't
not.
think so.
I don't think so either. But look at John Goodman, lost all that weight.
Watch
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Yeah, watch Jim Brewer. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Right.
I like him.
He fairly recently gave an interview about Chris Farley and the conversations toward
It's the same thing.
it. 100% same thing. That's what he was worried about as well.
Right.
He was trying to tell him to lose some weight.
Well, everybody was latching on to him, right? He was a huge star.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Movie after movie, and Jim Brewer was a writer on Saturday Night
Oh
Live.
yeah,
and-
hilarious dude too.
And
Goat boy.
John Brewer wasn't allowed to hang out with him because he was on a massive amounts of drugs. And he was going through it. This was almost at the end, and he yelled at him, "Am I funny because I'm fat?" And he goes into it, and they end up having fucking heavy. Man.
I'll tell you what, but the difference between the two is that Chris Farley had a drug problem.
Yeah.
John Candy didn't. And he actually barely drank. He got drunk with some people. Like, there were some stories about it, but he wasn't an alcoholic. And, so he didn't have big... From what I understand, anybody can hide anything, right?
Right.
But from what I understand, he was clean on that end. But just his weight was he was always a big guy.
Right. All right. So that was your number 3?
Great Outdoors. So you're number 2.
Number 2, Uncle Buck. Well, it's hard to say. I was gonna say it's up there for my favorite John Candy movie.
It is it's probably my number one movie. If you told me I had to pick 3 movies, that's in my top 3 movies of all time.
Just of all time?
All time.
Oh, wow.
Uncle Buck is one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
I can watch
it.
over and over again. I have no problem. It's obviously my number one.
We were on the road recently.
Yeah.
And we both went to the hotel room.
Yeah.
And just turned on the TV, and I texted you, I was like, I'm watching Uncle Buck.
Yeah,
like, oh, me too. Anytime I see it on TV, I'm going to stop and watch it.
I stop everything. Yeah, I watch that movie.
Yeah.
From the looks of you,
I think
you're telling
I
me you never
may
seen
have seen it when I was babysitting one time.
You have to.
Maybe?
Look, that's my number one John Hughes movie. You have to watch it, dude. You have to watch that movie for me.
Just to see him with the hatchet.
Oh my god, yeah. Hey, Bug!
Hey, Bug!
Oh my god.
It's awesome.
There's so many good parts in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it was well done and well written.
Mm-hmm.
When Macaulay Culkin was interrogating him, like, who are you? I'm your uncle. How are you? You have a job? Yeah, I have a job. Are you married? No. Why? You got kids? No. It was hilarious,
Why?
dude.
It's a long story.
It's a long story.
It's an even longer story.
You know what? It turns out that Macaulay Culkin said that he became very good friends with John Candy after that,
yeah.
and they spent time.
Wow.
Like John Candy would visit him on his birthdays and stuff.
Oh,
Really
that's
cool.
That's
John
cool.
Candy seemed like a cool dude.
Yeah. All right, you're
All right.
number 2?
Oh, my number 2 is The Breakfast Club.
Mm.
Because, The Breakfast Club. Come on. It was huge.
Oh, yeah.
I
obviously.
wanted to put it in my top 5. I didn't. I wanted to. It was so good. It's hard with all the other ones.
It's obviously iconic and a fantastic movie. Me personally, I never quite understood the amount of hype, but I'm not taking away from how great or
Sure.
iconic it is.
I saw on the internet that there's this theory about this movie. Did you guys know this?
No.
There's a
And,
theory about this movie, and the theory is: do you remember the girl who scratched her head and the dandruff falls
yeah.
down for snow? That character. The theory is that character was absolutely fucking insane, and no one was there but her.
Oh.
And she made up all the other people, and they could testify
wow.
to everything of how things were happening because of that reason.
I come and watch it again now.
Yeah, they said that's an internet theory. I saw it the other day on the internet. I thought that's interesting. I never thought about that.
That would make it a great movie to me.
Yeah. So that's an internet theory. So anyway,
not to change subject, but I'll have to remember what it was. I had another what's the thing where everybody remembers one thing, but the Berenstain Bears.
Oh, the Mandela
Effect. I recently it was okay. So I started playing Pokopia, which is a Pokemon game.
yes,
And you guys weren't super into Pokemon, were you?
I love
never
Pokemon.
played
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've only played the first couple.
You remember the Pokemon Onyx?
Yes,
How is Onyx spelled?
ONXY. Wait. I don't remember.
See, I would have sworn it was ONYX.
ONXY, right?
No, NYXY.
No.
Well, I'm impaired, so don't ask me to say the alphabet.
So I'm playing Pokopia, and it
Yeah.
pops up ONIX. I'm like, why'd they change how they spell it?
They-
So I looked it up, and no, it was always ONIX, and everyone online was like,
No, there's always
I swear
a Y.
it was
Oh, shit.
ONY.
Listen, I spelled it wrong, but I
Well, you had it flipped, yeah.
there was a Y in it.
No, there wasn't.
That's not true. Is that one of those things?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've sworn on my life that there was a Y.
I can tell you right now, 100%. I want to play the game.
I know,
again. There's 100% a Y in that game.
No.
Nope.
I know.
That's not true. I don't believe you. You know what I mean? I just don't believe you. You're lying about this.
It's been on all the lists.
Yeah, it is.
It just is.
Right.
There's a
Yeah,
Y.
but they just shut CERN down for something, maybe to enlarge it or something. I don't know.
They
why.
shut what down?
I'm just guessing. CERN. That's the particle accelerator.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to explain things to us.
Oh, yeah.
I had
Oh,
no
CERN,
idea.
of
Oh,
course.
CERN. Yeah, that
And
thing.
the thing that discovered the God particle.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Brian.
sure.
Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, sir.
Now I'm getting nerd.
But that was Brian Cox was the director of that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so everybody in the weird sphere is freaking out because Mandela effects are stopping, things are changing back, and I haven't seen any.
Did they stop this thing?
I guess so. I want to say they were making it bigger.
Yeah,
and
probably
something like that.
Well, yeah, that
Or
makes
maintenance
sense.
or something.
Yeah.
But it's not. Everybody knows about that main one. There's like 5 or 6 in that fucking area. I mean, there's a bunch of them running.
Oh, really?
That just
Oh, I
happens
didn't-
to be the biggest one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, people don't really talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
I wouldn't want that shit going on near my fucking town.
Well,
It's
listen.
really a beautiful property, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But what would be the explanation? I mean, honestly, think
what?
about it.
Of
The
what?
only Mandela effect.
Oh.
The only explanation is that there's more
Black holes.
universes and shit like that. And listen, I got enough of that from Marvel. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't give 2 fucks about your multi-universes. Honest to God.
Oh,
you know, like I think
multiversed out.
that what that girl that interviewed Brian Cox, I showed her a lot.
Oh, yeah,
Philomena Kunk.
Kunk.
You know, she goes. My mate thought there was. My mate told me there was only 2 universes, one here and then one in the mirrors. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
See?
That's bullshit.
It's right there. It's
The
right.
Onyx card. It
Yeah.
it says
Now maybe
ONIX.
you believe.
That's such bullshit.
Yeah, the dragon blew up
So
in Edinburgh.
yeah, the only thing you could say is there's different. It doesn't even make any sense.
They changed the cards.
Yeah.
They had to.
Yeah.
They came
So
into your house.
here's the weird thing about this. The Mandela effect's interesting because it affects so many fucking people.
Yeah, that's what's
It's
weird
like if it
about
was just me and you thought that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's weird. But honest to God, it doesn't make any. It's fucked up.
So much fun.
That's almost like space, and I don't want to think about it. Not tonight.
Not right now.
Not tonight. We got other things to talk about.
All right, so
Oh yeah.
where are we?
Number
at?
one.
I don't-
My number 2 was Weird Science. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
we were talking about Breakfast Club. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so good.
And then my number 1 was Home Alone
me.
2.
I've never seen
2?
any of those.
You would pick.
What do you mean 2?
Whoa!
Everyone thinks 2 is the
That was-
best one.
No,
That was
no.
kinda
Yes.
I love the original.
Oh, they're both great.
Yeah, no, I'm like, 2 is great. But I prefer the original. Like it was New York, right?
Yeah.
Manhattan. I liked it, but I loved the first one.
Oh,
Nostalgia. I went to the theaters to see the first one. I rented the second one.
It was in the
So-
theaters for like a fucking year.
Dude, for us it was. Yeah, absolutely. They kept that fucking playing. Well,
Yeah.
People kept going to it.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
When did that come out? Early 90s?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Wait, the first one?
I've never
the
seen
first
it.
one
one's 90.
Yeah, 90.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
So I would have been 12 when that came out. Ask me if I liked that fucking movie.
Did you like that
Oh,
movie?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was a 12-year-old kid.
I think every kid loves those
Yeah,
movies.
so that would be my favorite. And,
Yeah.
you know, honestly, I didn't see Home Alone on the list.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be my top 5,
Hi.
but
Oh, really?
I do love them all.
Oh, yeah, it's one I go to every Christmas.
Well, I didn't love the
I love it.
remakes. I love the first one and the second
Oh,
one.
yeah. Yeah,
Well,
no.
they got the new
They
kid.
remade them already?
They
They remade it a couple times.
They made it a
No
couple
shit.
times, yeah.
All right.
No, yeah, first 2 only.
Mm.
Of course.
Of course. We're not idiots. It's
Right, yeah, come on.
Dessert shit.
Do you say your number 1?
Oh, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Oh
get
my
it.
God, that would have been
And
my 6th maybe.
that also.
So good.
What was the nerdy character's name? It was.
Oh, jeez.
So
One with the car.
the internet theory is that he's crazy and this is all happening in his mind.
Oh.
No.
I'm fucking telling you,
Because he stayed home sick that night.
Cameron.
I'll have to
Cameron,
rewatch
yeah.
it, too.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense because he
yeah.
never actually went to school.
Right?
No one would have been looking for him. He could have gone to that baseball game by himself.
Right?
That's kind of crazy.
That one, yeah, that one doesn't seem as
No,
far-fetched.
no, but the other one, I don't know. My number 1,
Yeah.
What you said.
Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
just it's in my top 3 movies of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I could watch that movie 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Making those giant pancakes.
Honestly, it was almost number 1 for me.
Yeah, I just absolutely love it.
Wow.
But I do want to make. I was telling Gordon
Yeah,
about this a
yeah.
little bit before we
Uh-huh.
got here. I have a movie that this guy is involved with, directed, wrote. I have no idea that I didn't know, and it's not a movie that ever make anybody's top 5 list of his movies. However, I can guarantee you've never seen it. I put money on it.
How much?
Hey,
I'll tell you what, I got $20 in my pocket right now. If you've seen this movie, I will give you this 20.
All right.
It'd be live on camera too.
All right. Yep.
All right. So, I think I have 20. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got 20. All right. So, when the kids were little, this came out in '94. When I was graduating high school, I didn't watch it, because you'll understand why in a minute. But when we had kids, about I don't know, 5 or 6 years later, old enough to watch movies, we rented this movie, and the kids enjoyed it because there was a baby in it.
Yeah.
We laughed our asses off, and this became one of my favorite movies for just to feel good and laugh.
Yeah.
It is so funny. Baby's Day Out. Have you ever seen Baby's Day Out?
I love that movie.
Are you shitting me?
Yes. Yeah. No, I've never seen it. No.
Well, pull it up because you guys see the actors in this. I'm telling you,
Baby's Day Out.
Baby's Day Out. It is so, listen, it's one of those things. Hang on. So it's one of those things. You guys know these actors.
Joe Pantoliano.
It's the guy from The Matrix.
Yeah.
He's from The Matrix, and then that other guy, you know him too. Yeah.
Which one?
So Joe Mantegna, he's a famous actor. You'll know him when you see him, but he was in a lot of movies. But the other guy was the guy from The Matrix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen
I don't know
his
who the
stuff.
third guy is. I don't think I've ever seen him before, but he's in something else. But I'm telling you guys, like, it's one of those movies where it's mostly physical humor. Like there's a gorilla and he pounds this guy's fist, and he just holds his hand and screams, and it's hilarious. Here, the baby gets out of the house, right?
Right.
And he wants to have the baby has an adventure, right? And the parents are rich, so they offer like $5 million to whoever finds the baby. So these 3 guys who kind of crooks find the baby, and they're holding it, and they're going to try to get this money, and then the baby runs away. They can't keep a hold of it, and they keep chasing the baby throughout the movie.
Okay.
It's a stupid premise, right? But like they have the baby, and there's one guy. He's sitting there and he's biting his his thumbnail. He bites his thumb, and he goes, he bites it, and the guy sitting next to him goes, "Do you have to do that?" And this guy goes like this. He goes, "I'm sorry, I don't eat pieces of myself." Because like the whole turn would be him swallowing it, right? I don't know. It's funny. I'm telling you guys, you gotta watch it.
All right. Oh, real quick. This says
That says.
Vern Troyer performed several dangerous baby stunts in Baby's Day Out.
Holy shit.
Is that the guy from
Mini-Me.
Yeah, Mini-Me.
No kidding. It was so cool. Like,
Well, that makes me
and that
feel
makes
a little
sense
better.
because like remember, so most of the comedy was like Three Stooges comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Like where you get hurt, right?
I'm into that. Yeah.
And it's all about that. That's almost all the comedy. It's like the baby goes across a board and it falls down, and then the guy kicks it and he goes up through his. It's all physical comedy, and it's hilarious.
It's surprising now going back and watching Three Stooges. Like there's some violent parts
That would never go today. Yeah,
I
forget.
love those fucking guys.
I did too. I forget what the episode or situation was, but at some point, I think Curly's head was in a clamp, and they like just kept tightening, and you could hear it like cracking. It was like,
Yeah.
like, holy crap!
I think I've seen every Three Stooges. My dad never watched TV with us as kids, except for if the Three Stooges are on, he would sit down and watch them.
Yeah.
That was the only time I remember him watching TV. But oh my god, I love the Three Stooges.
They're on one of the cheapo channel streaming services.
Oh yeah.
And I go back and watch the movies still.
Yeah, and they made a couple new movies like recreating Three Stooges and stuff.
Yeah, it was fine.
Well, they were fine. They were fine.
Right.
But do you remember the one that was on like it was like on Peacock or CBS or one of those? It was like a made-for-TV Three Stooges. Like it was a documentary, more movie, documentary or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't
And
seen
it was like 3 episodes, and it was so. It was just
That
about
would be interesting.
how they lived. Like those guys never got money. Like
No, they were fucking
popular,
broke.
For as popular as they were,
Yeah, it's
after
crazy.
they retired from doing it, they had to go on the road live just to make money. because they had no money.
Yeah, probably got ripped off.
They got fucked over and over again. So what a sad story, though.
Wow.
Be so popular like that, and then
You're
just gonna have nothing to show for it.
Right.
Fuck that.
All right, we gotta get to Kandahar Giant.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's your turn.
Shit! Yeah, we're going to Afghanistan.
Here we go.
Kandahar specifically. So this takes place in 2002. So what went on was, we all knew that this was part of Enduring Freedom.
Oh,
I
right.
believe it was.
Okay.
That we had troops over there.
Yeah.
So a army platoon went out on patrol, right? And army patrols, whenever they go out, they always check back in, right? I mean, this is what they do. They know where everybody is. They have specific courses, and they just went radio silent. And this was, I don't know, after a day or two, right? They just went radio silent. And they're like, wow,
A platoon.
the whole platoon, the whole group that went out
Okay.
on patrol, just radio.
Maybe a squad.
Squad, yes. Yeah, a platoon's like everybody, right? Squad, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we can make whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What does the cup say?
I wasn't in the military.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
Yeah, we're
I
just
only know a
saying,
couple things.
we're making things up, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So the group was going out on mission, right? On patrol. They're going out, making sure there's no enemies in the vicinity.
Makes sense.
Right? And they don't call back in. So the headquarters is like, man, this is really fucking weird. You know, they always contact, and if they get into contact, they do troops in contact tick, which I'm sure you heard it on the movies before.
You mean conflict, when they get into conflict, right?
Yeah, troops in contact.
Oh, okay.
Yes, right. So they, and the Mr. Ballin talked about this, and he says, whenever you're out on patrol, he was a Navy SEAL.
Oh,
Whenever
okay.
you're out on patrol, if anything starts looking shady, you call in a tick because you want that potential air support. You want all that
Yeah,
stuff.
Well, yeah, in
in
case
case.
something happens. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Right. So they didn't do any of that. So the Army command, they say, okay, get the best of the best. So they send a group of Green Berets up
Nice.
to this position.
Listen,
Rambo.
someone's getting fucked up now, am I right?
Yep.
So they're like this is my understanding. Relax. They're my understanding. The Army's Navy SEALs. That would be the extent.
Yeah,
of their
that's what I've heard.
training.
That's what people say, right?
People get touchy. Whew, fuck. Relax.
No,
it's a story.
no. My buddy tried to do the Green Beret, and he got to the very end. It was the last week, and I don't remember what happened. He told me, but something very minor or silly happened. He was done. He had to.
What do you mean?
He didn't make it.
Oh,
You go through all this hard shit,
oh,
and it
I gotcha.
doesn't matter, and unless you hit that finish line, you don't make it.
It'd be perfect.
You have it. It
You
has
have
to be perfect. And then I
go
said to him,
back.
I said, are you gonna do it again? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it again. These fucking guys, they don't give up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. It's like for me, if I did it like once, I'd be like, no, I wouldn't even do it once. I'd do like a half a day. Like what? I can't have lunch until 7?
I wouldn't even start.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to sign my name?
Yeah. No.
I'll support you from the headquarters.
Yeah. You can listen to our podcast.
Fucking genius.
They had to have seen an uptick after Rambo came out.
Oh, had to have.
Right.
They had to. You know, that's an interesting thought.
Especially Rambo 2.
You know, I don't think
We
people talk
had-
about that very often.
We had a lot of people from my brother's age. That's
Yeah.
3.5 years older than me.
Uh-huh.
Right? So we know people personally that joined the military because of Rambo.
Well, see, so here's my question. I wonder if they've done research to see if patriotic movies like that, when they come out, increase the number of people.
I'm sure.
It has to. Like, what I thought was Forrest Gump. I bet you when Forrest Gump came out, many people would probably join the military.
I think people
Maybe.
join the military to get away from girls like Jenny.
She was a bitch.
Well, and it
I
has,
hate her.
Everybody does.
I'm gonna talk about her
Everybody
someday,
hates
and
her.
we're going fucking
Oh, yeah,
hard.
we'll go
I
on.
hate
Yeah.
her.
and is the government behind any of those movies to try and get people to join?
Well, that's interesting too.
Yeah.
You know, they have a budget. I mean, it wouldn't be far fetched to think that the government would say, okay, we need a strong movie about something in the military because our recruiting's down.
Right.
Let it go.
There's certain aspects of the military when it's portrayed in Hollywood, they have to get permission from.
Well, no, that's interesting.
Yeah.
They have to get permission
To a certain degree.
But
Right.
at some point, I think Nick's correct. At what point do they say, "Hey, we have $100 million. We'll fund the movie. Just we need more. Hey, we need another Tom Cruise movie.
Get Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, that fucking guy.
Throw a buzzsaw blade through someone's head.
Commando.
That'll get people to join.
I remember
You said
that.
you'd kill me last. I lied.
What a great family movie.
Yeah. Anyway.
So the Green Berets come in and they get all like I said, before a mission, they plan everything out. They know which points they're going to, and so does Command. They know the path this group was taking. So they're like, all right, let's get it. So they start, and they're gone for 3 days at this point. They're
longer than even the other people were out.
Yeah, that's my understanding. So
Okay.
they're out there fucking getting it.
Yeah,
and
they can't find them.
They can't find them. So on day 4, they're going up this specific goat path, they said. Because there's mountain goats all through there. So this place is very mountainous, and there's literally caves everywhere you look. I mean, it is a fascinating place. It's so science fiction-y, I suppose.
No kidding.
So they come out into a clearing, and there's this plateau ahead of them. Right, a higher elevation piece of ground, but then they could see above that. They could see the entrance to a cave, and they said this was the biggest fucking cave. And the leader of this group, I watched his interview. He didn't want to be known. His name's Mr. K. So
he's not actually. He wouldn't give his full name.
He would no.
Okay.
He's one of the Green Berets.
He's one of the Green Berets.
Okay,
cool.
He was.
Well, I don't know if I would give my name up anyway.
Yeah.
So they get up onto this plateau, and he said this it was big enough for us to get into a proper defensive position.
So you almost got to drive a vehicle through it, probably, or something.
They were fucking prepared for anything. They were. They had this covered.
Before they go into the cave, I need to tell you something that you didn't know as well. I'm sorry. Listen, guys, I can't help it. I just saw this today on Facebook or TikTok or one of those.
Yeah.
Do you know how a male mountain goat tries to attract a female mountain goat? The mating ritual. You know, like the birds will throw their feathers or whatever, or they'll do a little dance, or they'll make a nest or whatever.
No.
Do you have any idea?
No.
It's fucking hilarious. The male goat sticks out his tongue to where it's like loose, and then flaps it up and down. Just flaps his fucking tongue, and then the girl's either into it or she's not into it. And you know what? I've seen it. I've seen the footage. Most girls are not into that.
I know what you're talking about.
These goats need to figure something else out. That's true. That's true. I saw that.
I would go to jail.
Yeah,
if I did that.
it's real loose. It like really flaps. You'd be surprised.
I've seen that footage.
Did you see that before?
I have.
Yeah, I'm not crazy.
No, you're not. That's
all right,
biological.
So these guys are going to the cave to kick some ass.
These guys, they're there. And according to him, this is just this massive cave. Multiple men could just walk in. It's so fucking high. I'm going to tell his version because there's a whole bunch on the internet.
Okay.
But I listened to his interview.
Okay.
And so they get
You listen to him actually talking about this.
Yeah. So the story's already changing, so according to Mr. K, who says he was there, they started approaching into the opening, right? And everybody knows how a cave works. It's just like tinted windows. It's dark inside.
Right.
It's out.
Yeah.
You can't see in. So they start approaching cautiously, and all of a sudden, a spear comes flying out of the cave and hits the only name given, this guy named Dan.
Wow. No last name.
No last name.
Well, it's government. That makes sense. I mean,
I suppose.
So it goes right through his chest.
It goes through his chest. And this wasn't just like a normal spear. He says it's like a spear, but 3 times bigger.
Oh, shit.
It was a 10-foot...
No shit.
The handle. And then it had the 3-foot spear head.
What was the girth? I mean, like... hang on.
Yeah, well,
No, hear me out. Because if it was like an inch in diameter, that's like a human hand, even if it was long. But if it was really thick, that's somebody. It's heavy, so somebody big would have to throw it.
So
right?
there was they interviewed one of the locals, and they asked him, what he thought. Well, what they described the spear as was a specific weapon to that area. He said, but if it's really this big, it's calculations to 30 pounds is how.
So
how
it must have been really
much
thick.
this thing would have weighed.
Okay, that makes sense. So
Or dense.
Ironwood. Maybe made out of ironwood.
Right.
I
They
don't
have that
know.
over there?
I was a little surprised that it would go through because I'm assuming they're wearing Kevlar or bulletproof
I would
vest.
Oh,
assume.
yeah.
So I was a little surprised that it would
Sure.
go through
Yeah.
that easily.
That's an interesting thought. It'd have to be
Well,
thrown really hard.
I have
Yeah.
seen videos where they've tried stabbing through, and being that it's a slower, more pointy thing,
Well, there's
it can't
more weight
get
behind
through.
it.
Sure.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
But the
So-
force from a bullet.
Right.
Damn.
But with mushrooms, that's the whole point. It disperses that
disperses
energy
quickly.
out. But as the knife has a point,
Oh.
we're fucking way off track. The way he described it was their training just kicked in. They're being attacked, and they start
Open fire.
lightning
Yeah, absolutely.
right where this thing came from, and this.
I'd throw a grenade in there.
Oh, yeah. We talked about it earlier, and they said I didn't know how to use a grenade. I know how to use a grenade.
Are you gonna count?
Yeah, well,
One.
I probably wouldn't count, but I know how to throw it and pull a pin.
Wait, what do I count to?
Yeah. 1, 2, how many?
So out comes this fucking giant, and
Oh.
So they see it. So when
they
does it see this bitch?
Mr. K, it's 12 feet tall, if not taller, and it's
Wow.
yeah, 12 feet.
Wait.
That's fucking that's hoss, yo.
Well, hang on. Isn't 12 feet tall
Two
the
of me.
size of the giants that you said the Nephilim were?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Well-
they're saying maybe this is a leftover, or someone just...
So there are rituals around Afghanistan, sacrifices to giants.
No
Huh.
shit.
So it's a
That's
fascinating
still a thing?
It's a thing.
Yeah, still to this day.
Is that biblical? That's what. Is that from the biblical aspect?
some of what I saw, some of them think so.
It makes sense. That makes more sense, right?
Sure.
Huh.
I don't know. We're talking about giants, man. How much sense can
Yeah,
this be?
I mean, I know. I mean, but
What was the girth on this giant?
Yeah,
oh
well,
yeah, how many girth points do they have?
so he's this massive fucking dude, right? And he's coming out fucking swinging. He goes for his spear to get his weapon back. And,
Okay.
And he gets it out before they finally
start shooting at him.
shoot him to death. No, they're still firing. He's coming.
Oh no, he's fucking running through these bullets. He's a big dude.
He's a big fucking dude. He's taking it.
Okay.
So
Nice.
they finally knock him down.
Okay.
Right.
One
he's
fatality. Well, one
He's-
in the
yeah.
enemy.
Yeah. So he's dead.
What's a big
Fucking
cave? You can't see
Dan's
into
dead
it.
now. Right. So, and this happened in 2002. I don't remember if that's what I said, but Mr. K's description: 12 to 15 feet tall, red-haired. He said there were 6 toes and 6 fingers. Just like the stories from the Nephilim.
Huh.
The story of the
Oh, okay. So
Anunnaki and
we're on
the
the right
Nephilim.
track here.
And they have 2 rows of teeth, which are a lot of the giant stories. We talked about a giant here, the Kenny Beach.
Yeah.
No, I'm lying. That was the MK. What was his name? Dawson. So we talked about a giant,
Is it in Ohio?
Ohio.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So this is what he sees, right? And so they call in, and they got a man down. So they said, we need a medevac. We got one of ours down and enemy down. They sent. It's called a Chinook. They specifically said, and
Is that like a chopper? Or
it's
something?
a
Yeah,
helicopter.
helicopter.
Oh.
It's a specific helicopter, and it flew in. They radioed in, right, and said, "This is what's going." They gave the description of what they fucking had there.
Well, now, do they continue walking in while they're waiting for the chopper to come? Is like one person behind, or they're all waiting?
They just fucking.
Yeah, I'd wait for
Alright.
back over
Yeah.
at that
But-
point.
Well, you were in the trestles, right? In the train track trestles.
Yeah.
You went through those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you have.
Mhm.
When you go through them, it's like when you get to a certain point, in those trestles, that little tunnel. It is pitch
It's
black.
pitch black.
You literally can't see anything.
Yeah, it's
And
amazing.
the funny thing about it is when you use a flashlight, even it's still like the light doesn't even go far.
Right.
It is
It's that
absolutely
dark.
crazy.
Yeah.
So like I can imagine what it would be like trying to go in this cave with these guys. This is 2000. They had to have good cameras. I mean, this is the military getting brains.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Or good cameras, good flashlights.
Or night vision.
All
Or
night
night
vision. Gosh, you're probably
I
right.
totally do.
100%. That makes a lot of sense.
So, where am I? Okay, so the Chinook comes flying over, and it kind of hovers there for a little bit, and they're like, what are you doing? They're on this big plateau. I mean, it was that big. The helicopter dropped a net down, one of those cargo nets, and they received orders to get this body wrapped up in that net. They're going to send a bigger helicopter because of what they're going to be transporting to
The enemy
to
that they killed.
yeah, the giant.
Okay, so it couldn't hold the fucking giant. That
one-
first chopper.
that one
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, it must have been fucking huge.
It,
12
Heavy.
feet. I mean,
there was a weight given to it, but I didn't write it down.
if I was going to guess, what would you guess a 12-foot man would weigh? If he'd have to be bulkier.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of myself. I bet you 700 pounds?
I was saying 600.
Oh, he was 1,100. That's what it was.
Holy
cow.
shit!
That's what the number was. That was
Did she bet you?
No, I think just
That was
Claude,
your
but
knee.
surprised me.
yeah. So
You know, she wants pet when she does
Yeah.
that, usually.
she should have bit you.
Yeah,
That
she's
would've
an
been
ass.
awesome.
My cat's an asshole.
Right, so-
But she killed 2 bats this week.
Hell yeah.
So.
Ah, that's a win.
And she made my daughter get a rabies shot, so.
That's a win.
Win-win.
Win-win.
Sorry, Sarah.
So just recently, and I'm talking like the last few years, there was a video. So let me go back. So this new helicopter comes, and it's exactly what you picture, right? It was the transport.
One of those big bitches.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they drop the line, and they hook it up and pull it out, and they're given orders to get back to camp, and mission over.
That did not go in the cave.
No, they didn't go into the cave from any of the stories that I remember.
Wow. Well, you would think they'd be so interested after
One of-
an enemy like that. You
So
would want to.
one of
Unless
the-
they send a different team back to.
Oh, that could be.
One of the stories
Who's
says
better than Braze, though?
Right.
one of the stories says that they went into the cave a little bit and had to stop because there was a sheer cliff there,
Oh.
and that the giant lunged out of the darkness across the chasm and speared Dan, and that's when they started. So that
I have to.
that was not part of his fucking interview.
I don't see that. That does. I don't.
That's
buy
a little
that.
fucking Hollywood.
Yeah.
That wasn't part
Right.
of this interview. I watched the interview. I know
It
what he
makes
said.
more sense that they told them not to proceed. They'll do something that they, for whatever reason, we'll take the body and investigate. And that makes more sense than them going in and finding a
For
chasm.
sure.
Listen, we're trying to make sense of this.
Yeah.
Well,
that's-
I'd imagine there's a report that this person actually died,
Oh, there had to be.
right?
and I don't believe anybody found that.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, I got a question. If you're in the military in a Green Beret and you pass away, would that be public record?
Maybe not public, but
I'm just wondering to be able to find stuff like that.
yeah, maybe not.
A lot of times people can't find stuff like
Right?
that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they make that
They
public
just
or not.
told the family, and
If it was a secret mission, maybe they had to keep it secret or something. I don't know. That's
yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
a
Yeah.
good point.
So they get back to base, and they're dealing with their shit because they lost a friend, and they all have to be debriefed, and you're not ever going to talk about this again. It's one of those, you didn't see what you saw,
The old UFO thing.
you didn't find the missing team, mission over. That was it. And according to him, Mr. K, him and his the rest of his team, they're asking questions. They're not.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, why wouldn't you? I mean,
I'd ask at least one question.
you know what my first question would be?
What?
What about the fucking giant? Yeah, my question would be, there was a 12-foot guy we killed. Can we
Yeah.
talk about it a
Blew him
little
up.
bit?
Big spear that killed our buddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
And at certain points, these guys got warned you needed to drop it. This is over. This is it.
Nothing is over. Oh,
Nothing is over.
You made me want to spit beer in his phone. Nothing is over.
So that was 2002, right? And people were talking, and word got out, right? Because these guys, they trying to find it. So that's where it starts hitting kind of the military community, right? They're rotating in and out of Afghanistan. And,
well, it makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense. If this story was leaking out, you would think that all the military would be taking note, right?
Yeah.
Like if there was a story about Green Berets getting fucked up by a giant, I feel like the Marines would be like, all right, we're gonna go fucking check out this cave,
We're
right?
gonna fix this shit.
Yeah, something would have happened, right?
You would think. So I'm gonna take you to this one and then back a little bit.
Okay.
Because this is how the information came out.
We're flexible.
We can move either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we love how your stories go.
Yeah.
So
continue.
I believe that this was 2016.
Okay.
Coast to Coast AM, right?
Oh.
Art Bell.
Oh yeah.
So he was communicated by an elderly lady who says, listen, you got to talk to my son, because obviously the Kandahar Giant, giants were touched on his show.
But you had to have been, yeah.
Right. So she's like, you got to call my son. He'll tell you the most amazing story. So, and he was very reluctant about this ex-soldier. But Art calls him, and he does talk to him. And according to him, he was a C-130 pilot. So that's those big cargo planes that you see the military flying on in the movies.
Yeah.
The C-130. And he was flying into Bagram Air Force Base, right? And we just saw that on the news here not that long ago.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
in Bagram. So that's the specific Air Force Base. So when he flies these particular missions, according to him, it is a high price target. So these guys that are out on patrol, they're hunting
Something.
high price targets.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm just flying in to pick up another one of the regular high price targets. And he lands and gets taken in to show him the cargo. This is what you're transporting. And it's a Air Force pallet. It's made as a steel pallet. It's 7 foot by 9 foot. And on it was a body that was in the fetal position a little bit underneath a tarp. And the hands and feet were hanging out on the ends, and the head was sticking out of the top end.
Okay.
And this is the guy that flew the Kandahar Giant back to a secure
he
location.
was sure this thing was huge. He saw it.
Yes, and he didn't tell the story of the Kandahar Giant. It wasn't like I was there. He was just telling a story. It was just his experience. This is what he saw.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That it would
Line up
like that.
right?
Yeah.
Because listen, if you're smart enough and you wanted to make this real, you could literally set all this up, right? You could make it
Right.
up.
Oh,
sure.
You could.
But that seems like, why would you go through all that fucking work to do that?
Right.
That's the only part that's making me question this whole fucking thing.
Well, sure.
Because honestly, there's no such thing as a 12-foot fucking giant. However, that's weird, right?
Yeah, that's strange.
So just, I don't know the exact timeline, but it was just the last couple years, a video surfaced of a Afghani soldier, and he was giving an interview about a giant that he saw, and he said, I got, and he gave, the dimension, it's 20 to 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a metric guy.
In height?
This is how close he got.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's a big
That's
boy.
a big giant.
So,
the other one must have been a kid.
He has this baby.
so we were participating in operations with Afghan soldiers, right?
Mm.
He said this helicopter came in bringing in one of their usual high-priced targets. He says there was a giant on this crate. It stunk. It was in this fucking net.
No shit.
He said, according to his interview, and it was like a body cam fucking. I was like, what's happening? Like he was talking to somebody that had a body cam on.
Was it translated?
Yeah.
That makes me nervous because you could fuck with that. I wouldn't know what he was saying.
But other people would be able to know what he's saying.
That's true.
No, yeah. I mean,
it only worked for a little bit.
Yeah.
But according to him, but the 20 feet, that was as close as he could get to it because it smelled so bad.
No shit.
That's according to this guy, and I mean, he was legit.
Well,
so that's pretty fucking.
The whole thing's interesting because this all stems back to the Bible with those Nephilims, and we have modern people saying they're seeing these fucking things now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What if? What's even crazier is what if the Giants were helping Osama bin Laden? They were on his side.
Wait.
Is that where he was?
Or, hear me out on this. You know, they were peaceful, and they just wanted to rest in their caves.
Oh yeah, peaceful. They see a Ram soldier and throw a spear through his chest.
Okay, so they weren't
peaceful to me.
So they weren't peaceful.
Maybe.
However, listen, I think if you got an army of giants, you're winning the war.
Well, maybe it wasn't an army. There's only a couple left.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Those guys should have stayed in the caves.
So, but around this local area, there are rituals that they give food sacrifices to
These
giants. Right.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Here, like 5 years ago, I used to work out a lot. So one of the personalities that I ran into on YouTube, right, I find an inspiration, was a guy named Devin Larat. He's a Canadian arm wrestler, professional arm wrestler.
Oh.
He's fucking, and just hilarious. You'd love him. He gets in people's faces and just tears them down. So he was Canadian Special Forces.
Okay.
And, you know, they had troops over in that theater just like everybody else.
Right.
He says, he was on the Joe Rogan show, and Joe said, "Did you hear about this Kandahar Giant story?" He said, "Seen it. I saw it in real life." And he's like, "What the fuck?"
What?
So his story goes, they were out, they were meeting one of the local warlords, and their deal, the leader, they parked 200 meters out. The bad, we're gonna call them bad guys. The bad guys 200 meters out from this center point, and that's where the leaders of the groups would meet.
Oh.
So their commander, he went to the center to meet this particular warlord, and Devin Larat, the arm wrestler, he says, "I was watching through binoculars. This guy, our commander came up to his chest. He said he was 8 foot easy, and he was an athletic build. He was."
Listen.
So he said this is how they choose their leaders. This isn't nothing. Apparently there's a place in northern Canada, and this is where he's from, that the Wells people, Wells maybe, they're all 8 foot, 9 foot tall people. It's a whole community, and nobody knows about it.
Well, I was just going to say, how hard is it to believe that there's certain people who are 12 feet tall? I don't think it's so out of the
12
question.
is hard for me to believe.
Well, yeah, that's 2 of
yeah,
me.
I was just.
What
looking,
about 10?
I was just looking. Was the tallest man on record is 8'11".
Oh, that's the tallest man.
So yeah,
That's
8,
another 4
8
feet
I would
on
believe.
top of it.
You
12
would
foot,
you would
crazy. See, this.
Well, it could. It's possible though, right? I mean, it wouldn't be impossible.
I don't know.
Wait, how tall were those people you said that were in that village?
8 to 9 feet is their
9 feet?
their regular height.
9 feet, yeah, sure.
If you're 9 feet tall, you're a big bitch.
Yeah, but the one you said supposedly weighed like 1,100 pounds.
That's
You'd have
what
to
I
be a
believe
big
it is.
fat
massive.
bitch. You'd
That's
have to be
massive.
Well,
But
was
if
it
you-
muscle or was it fucking fat?
Right.
They said it was muscle, and there's a cube law where, like, well, why can't we just grow a human being twice the size? Well, if you grow in mass, it increases by 3. I believe it's a cube law, and so the bones would have to be massive and denser. I mean, it.
Oh, so you wouldn't be able to
Okay.
support your own
Right.
weight. That makes sense. Like a bird, right? A bird has like hollow bones,
Right.
so they can fly. I mean,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. Am I crazy? Have you guys been hearing a fucking helicopter fly over my house like 8 times?
Your neighbor's mowing.
Oh, that makes more sense.
It's close.
The sponsor tonight is Ridiculin, which is fantastic, by the way. Is that my neighbor mowing?
Right.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's a helicopter. Like,
It keeps coming by.
I don't know why these guys keep searching my house, but really, there's nothing here.
Right.
All right, I'm sorry.
So yeah. Fuck.
So he said he saw
so-
them at the meeting.
Yeah.
Right. So we're talking about it. Right. Holy fuck.
You say
He said, and this isn't uncommon, that's how they choose their warlords, by the
size.
mere stature of the individual.
Interesting.
So
I don't think that's the best way.
well, and they made jokes about that on the Joe Rogan show. When
Yeah,
they
it's like,
talking about it.
you have the stupidest guy in the world, but he's 11.5 feet tall. You know what I mean? He's not my leader.
So that's what I get from the interviews that I watched of these three individuals. Somehow the body, it ended up at that's Area 51. Edwards something.
Oh.
Edwards Air Force Base. Come on, man, help me out.
Where was that at?
Area 51.
Oh, so it's in that area.
Somehow the body ended up from Afghanistan to.
Now, how do we know that? Is it somebody witnessed it? Or so? Oh, you did the guy who flew it.
Yeah. So that's where it ended up.
Wow. He flew into Area 51.
I guess so.
Huh.
That's
interesting.
Well, let's just do.
So I've been seeing this Kandahar Giant story pop up in my YouTube feed for so many years, and I always meant to look into it, but
Nellis Air Force Base?
Yeah.
Oh, Edwards. Oh, wait.
In California.
The remote Groom Lake facility has historically fallen under Edwards Air Force Base. Yeah.
Now you see why I got confused. They're
they're
fucking with me. Well, the first time the United States government acknowledged its existence, I want to say it was 94, 96 rings a bell, but it was Bill Clinton who actually made a comment about it.
Oh, really?
As far as referencing it, that's when it officially became noticed. Everybody knew about it.
Oh.
You know, it was Area 51 for fucking ever.
Oh, okay.
But Bill Clinton kind of leaked it to the actual world.
We actually acknowledge that it exists.
Oh,
one of those things.
I got you.
So it's like,
okay,
and it's been a game that the political officials and the UFO community kind of played back and forth. It's here. No, that doesn't exist. We don't know what you're talking about. According to the paperwork, it's not there.
I watched a whole YouTube video on when those guys were gonna storm Area 51. Yeah. It was really interesting.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Not there, but in general.
Yeah, it never happened. the government shut it down, kind of. So, but they ended up having parties and stuff. And this guy ended up getting a lot of money. But it was a fucked up situation.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. It would have been interesting to see everybody run into there.
It would have been.
Only one person actually. It was a woman. You saw her. She ran in there, and they said, "Wait to see what happens to her." And then they shut off the video. And yeah, she got 12 months community service.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or she got jail for 6 months or something like that.
I've been watching terrible people on caught body cameras. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love watching people get tased. It makes me.
Oh yeah.
It makes me feel
dude, I've been watching a lot of those.
Taser.
I can't help it.
Just pull the trigger, man. You're embarrassing them enough.
Dude, there's this one guy. I don't know what his name is. I'll have to bring him up next time. But he was an ex-cop. He used to be a cop. Now he just does YouTube reviews of cops' body cams. He's hilarious. I mean, it's funny to watch. But I don't understand why people do what they do.
Yes. It seems right at the time.
And you'll be fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a wild world.
People get so crazy.
I've been enjoying it.
Anything else on that?
No, that's pretty much it. The Kandahar Giant.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it makes it a Bible.
And you can make a cinematic universe with these stories and have Art Bell be the Nick Fury of this world that brings all these stories together.
I actually just recently had that thought about putting all of our creatures and stuff that we talked about together.
That would be awesome.
That would be kind of fun.
That would be fun.
Like one book.
Yeah.
But what I enjoy about this particular story, the interview with Mr. K, one of the soldiers, it wasn't attached to the Art Bell story. It wasn't attached to the Afghan soldier story.
That's what makes it more compelling.
It came from three completely different sources, and somebody actually just sniffed it out enough to be able to piece the stories together. Nobody's proven fucking shit.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, but that's why it makes it so hard to not believe. Like normally when we end these fucking things, it's I don't believe you.
Right.
And it's very easy to say that. But this time it's I don't know, man.
It's not the craziest
It's
thing.
not the crazy. You could have some really tall people. I mean,
and he could have attacked them.
And he could have attacked them with a fucking spear that he used on his,
why would they want the fucking body? But you know, it was a unique specimen, right? The Afghani soldier verified that, he saw it. It had weird fucking hands, man. There was too many fingers on that bitch.
Has anybody ever tried to go over and find that cave?
I have no idea. I would.
You would think that somebody heard that story.
I would.
And, you think somebody was crazy and they'd like a venture. Yeah. That would be a place to go
investigate. Or someone who lives in that area.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you're listening, fucking send it. Go. Get us some pictures.
Yeah, if there's anyone from Kandahar, call in.
Yeah.
What's the number? Gordon, what's the number?
It's 724-888, dude.
That would be awesome.
Also, you could like and subscribe.
That'd
Holy
be fucking
shit.
banging.
Yeah, please subscribe on YouTube.
I am getting sick of
We've
saying
been
that.
stuck.
We've been a little bit on a stuck.
In the 90s.
Yeah, we're in the 90s and we don't want to be. We want to be in the 2000s.
We'd like some more.
That's where we're supposed to be. So like and subscribe.
Yeah.
All right. In the bonus, we're going to talk about the X-Men 97 finale. And some other things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I want to talk about our D&D venture.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll tell you a little bit about my son and I'm on vacation, so my son and I went to an arcade up in.
Oh yeah.
I am anxious to hear about this because I love arcades. We grew up with them.
We did.
When the Autumn Leaf Festival came into town.
Oh man.
I didn't give two fucks about that festival.
Oh,
but
really?
there was one tent that had all the most latest
dude.
arcade games.
Yeah.
I remember playing The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Over and over
and
again.
over.
The world is a quarter, dude.
The Crawford County Fair up in the Meadville area, they always had two. I want to say it was two fucking big tents, man, and it just arcade cabinets lining. It was fucking amazing.
It was amazing,
used
dude.
so many fucking quarters.
They probably weren't out when they.
No. I mean,
you should have seen the extension cords run through mud puddles.
Oh my god!
So.
Oh my god! When we were young, when these arcades came out, like it was just that was ever done. Like we had
great.
Like the best thing we ended up getting when I was a kid was the N64.
Yeah,
the N64. That was the best thing we had for graphics.
So
going to an arcade cabinet, it just felt like. I don't know.
Next level.
Yeah, there was games.
N64, you had better games.
Well, there was games that you couldn't play on your console.
Oh, for sure.
And like Spy Hunter. That never came out on the console for years. And I tell you what, I played that at the Clarion Mall.
That was my favorite.
times.
Oh my god, I sat on the same fucking seat, dude.
I bet you, I bet you I
wasted the bitch.
$100 worth of quarters on that fucking game.
I still have dreams about the machine.
Well, that fucking car was awesome. You could shoot missiles, you could smoke screen, oil slick.
Fucking amazing.
Fucking A. Yeah. Great game.
All right, as always, thank you for watching and listening. This podcast is on Spotify, Podbean, and Apple Podcasts. Full video episodes are on YouTube. Clips are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.